What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. Today is Apple's big release day for their new iPhones. Also, you can already buy their iPads, but obviously you can buy those as well today. Accessories, all that kind of stuff is up for pre-order right now. I'll link it down below if you want to take advantage of it. I personally picked up an iPhone 13 Pro Max 256 in white. I was gonna get the blue. My order got kind of like messed up because I was having issues while pre-ordering it. It was actually one of the worst pre-orders I personally have ever dealt with, especially on the Apple side. It was really not smooth. It was just, I had issues again, like I kept getting errors checking out. I got errors loading up the page. It loaded up late. It didn't even load up on time, like the page when they said pre-orders are gonna start. So just a bad experience overall. I ended up ordering two. One by accident was going to like my mom's house, so I had to cancel that one, and then now I have one coming, but I got a white one instead of a blue. But yeah, if you ordered one, put it in the comments down below what you got, exactly which phone, and then, or if you're not going to or you're thinking about it, those are linked down below, like I said. With that said, we have a couple of news stories today and a couple of questions. Pretty slow news day and question day overall, but with that said, let's jump into the news. So first story of the day is about the Galaxy S22 charging speeds for the S22, 22 Plus, and 22 Ultra. We talked about, I think it was yesterday, the 22 Ultra having 45 watt charging, which is a comeback of sorts because Samsung has kind of denied that speed with some of their most recent phones, but now it looks like they're going back to that, which is a nice welcome surprise, and hopefully it's really true 45 watt charging. And as you can see from the tweet from Ice University saying that the S22 will have 25 watt charging, the 22 Plus and the 22 Ultra will have 45 watt charging, and if things go as planned for this 45 watt charging, you can expect the 22 Plus and the 22 Ultra to go from about 0 to 100 in about 50 to 58 minutes. So under an hour, you'd be able to potentially charge it up rather than being close to 90 minutes on some other phones that they have. So it's, again, a nice welcome addition. Hopefully it's full true 45 watt charging so that we can charge basically within under an hour. There's some crazy charging speeds out there right now. The Xiaomi 11T Pro, I think, charges from 0 to 100 in like 24 minutes. Like, that is amazing. I would love that. But yeah, what do you think? Are we at a point right now where the charging speed aren't what they should be? What would you like them to be? Put in the comments down below. And then we have another tweet from Ice Universe. This time he's talking about the S22 battery has only a 3700 milliamp. Yes, it's true, but the S22 is Samsung's smallest flagship phone in recent memory. Its length, width, and thickness are a little smaller than an iPhone 13. He says he likes a small phone and he plans on definitely buying it. And here's a little comparison of the two phones next to each other. I'm personally not a huge fan of small phones. The older I've got, older I'm getting, the worse my eyesight has become, and I want things to be brighter on the screen. I want things to be bigger as well. So when you have big text or big anything on the screen, it really hinders the overall experience of enjoying the display. So I personally want something big. If you're younger and you have great eyesight, or you just want something small in your hands, that's what she said, then yeah, a small phone I think makes sense. But for me, I really want the largest phone, at least display-wise, that I can get. Your question of the day, guys: battery life, charging. Let me know, what kind of speeds do you want to see? What size batteries do you want to see? I would like to see Samsung take that next evolution up to 6,000 milliamp batteries and charging. I would love to see 120 watt charging. Maybe it'll kill the life of the battery over a 2-year period, but I personally don't keep my phone that long. And what's the percentage of people that actually do keep it 2 years? I bet you it's fairly low. Let me know your thoughts though. With that said, guys, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. Louis92 Smith says, can I send you my Fold 3 for you to folder all my apps? Oh my God, I would love to do that. It's actually one of my side projects, is putting all your folders, all your full apps into folders just like mine. I actually hate that about phones. I wish it was, it's fairly easy on the Samsung. Like if you do it from the app screen and you're like, oh, I'm gonna create a thing, and just press and hold on it and do select, and you select all the apps and you can add to a folder. Like, that's easy, but it's still a pain in the butt. I don't know what they could do to make it easier. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a big pain in the butt, and I would love to do it for you, but I don't have the time. Next question comes from Giovanni, saying, any Fold 3 owner is hearing a click sound when y'all folding the phone. Please let me know. I personally haven't heard a clicking sound. Let me hear. I'm gonna put it into my microphone. I mean, I hear the case, a little bit of the case creaking, but I don't hear any clicking at all. Definitely don't hear any clicking. And I haven't delved into like researching that clicking sound, but I haven't really seen it in any articles or on Twitter or anything. So I'm thinking it's probably just you, or maybe a very, very, very small percentage of people. But if you have a creaking sound or a clicking sound when you're opening your Galaxy Z Fold 3, put it in the comments down below. And the last question comes from BJ Perry Jr. Do you honestly feel that the price is too high for this tablet? He's talking about the Galaxy Tab S7 FE. And do you think it's probably better to wait for the Tab S8 with this tablet costing as much as it does? It's a good question. For the Galaxy Tab S7 FE, so I did a video on it, you can watch it. I did a couple of videos actually, but I don't know, it's like, is it too expensive? Kind of, but I don't know. It has some things that make it warranted the price. Like, it has a big display. It has a display that's quality display. The performance isn't that bad. I would like to see it. 4 gigabytes of RAM I think is too low for a Samsung tablet. It's doable, it runs well for the most part, but there's a slight lag to it. So for like most people that are looking for a tablet in that price range, I don't know if I would, it's hard for me to recommend that over say like an iPad. I mean, unless you absolutely hate iPads, I would tell you to probably buy the Galaxy Tab S6 used, or see if you can get a deal on the Tab S6. Or if you still want something bigger, I'd say get the Tab S7 with a good trade-in value. So like at that point, I don't know if it's really worth it. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. That's all my questions I got today. It was a really slow news day and a slow question day. I had to go searching for questions. No one had put the word question first in the thing, so I had like just looked through some comments that I hadn't answered. So if you have questions, put it in the comments down below with the word question as the first word in this video or any video, and I will find it. I always do a search through my comments for that stuff. See you guys down the road. Have a great weekend. Peace. Now, like I said, this display is absolutely humongous. So you have an S Pen, you can use an S Pen. If you're used to the S Pen on here, you're gonna be able to do all the S Pen things that you're used to, from coloring to AR Doodle, translating stuff, live messages, screen writes, Smart Select, view notes, create a note. And I have to say, with this large display, when I go on here, it is very, very comfortable and writes very nicely. Whoops, I'm on marker. Let me put something on there. I was on eraser.